News.
Now, the Health Ministry has rejected suggestions that it is not doing enough to combat vaccine hesitancy. We spoke with officials of the Ministry of Health at the pop-up vaccination blitz at Sovereign Center in St. Andrew today.
More than 42,000 people received the vaccine doses since the vaccination blitz started a few days ago, but the level of hesitancy is still a big talking point. Some have even suggested that the Ministry of Health is not doing enough to tackle the issue.
I do not accept the criticism. The program has really just started. We did have a significant supply side issue. And therefore, the program, as we move into resolving that supply side issue, and now that we are in full mobilization mode, we are achieving a lot of the milestones that we have set out for ourselves.
The Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa-McKenzie, says even though hesitancy is still high, the data shows some improvement.
Where it is that before we would have had seen maybe like about a 30%, 40% uptake from the Jamaican population, some of the latest surveys that we have done are showing upward of 60% persons are saying yes, they will take it. We have seen that the kinds of mobilizations that we have had when we've had the blitz encourages persons, and we know that a lot of people are waiting, watching to see what happens, and many persons, we've had the time since March, many persons would have observed and they would have seen that people are doing well and they feel protected.
The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health, Dunson Bryan, says the ministry has made changes to its vaccination target for this week. Initially, the ministry had said it was aiming to vaccinate 150,000 people by the end of this week.
We had received vaccines from the United Kingdom, and we were reserving the vaccines, 150,000 for second dose, and so we had set a target of 150,000 for this week to push through. However, in recent times we have had more determined information on the receipt of additional supplies that no longer make it necessary for us to reserve 150,000 from this donation, and so we can continue the administration of first dose vaccines.
Meanwhile, the ministry said it cost more than $600,000 to host its pop-up vaccination site at Sovereign Center in St. Andrew.